Yes.
I'm tired of this, Ichiro Oda. I don't know what you're doing, man. Why are you ruining?
But you still can, and you can still hear yourself.
Yeah, no, I can't hear myself now.
Don't lie, man.
I don't hear myself now. We're good. We're good.
Sure?
Positive.
Okay, so how the fuck did you know about that, man? Don't lie to me, man. Who the fuck you got over there in Japan?
No, nobody, man. Nobody. It's just that there were a lot of hints that Big Mom had some type of connection with the Giants because she had such an obsession with, like, wanting to get all her family to become Giants, too, so they could all, like, sit at a high level and have a meal together. And I just assumed that there had to be some type of connection between her and between the Giants. This man, Queen's looking at me like, I know some stuff, man. Dude, I know white people are sketchy, but I'm telling you, I'm speaking the truth right now, man.
There's no way, because you told me 3 weeks ago, yo, you know what I think? Yeah. You know, there'd be something with the Giants, and this bitch mentioned the fucking Giants.
And you were like, what?
And she ain't talking about football.
No, no. She's talking about the Giants in the One Piece world, man.
So let me tell you something real quick.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off. They killed Ace. You know, that shit was heartbreaking. You know, they killed my nigga Ace. You know what I'm saying? That shit was... I'll fuck you up, Roger, for killing Ace.
I'm not even saying anything, man. I'm just saying.
No, because you smiling. They killed Ace, man. All right, they shouldn't have killed Ace. Ichi is on some bullshit. He's hinting that he's ruthless, that he could kill somebody else. Yeah. That's what I get from him. He has a ruthless mind. They wasn't going to kill Ace. Luffy went through all that for Ace to die. That shit is one of the most... I mean, it's good. It's a cliffhanger, but it was one of the most craziest things. So the point of me bringing it up is that when I think of One Piece, I have to be so edgy. That's why I'm so angry. You know, because he fucking guy broke in there. He got poisoned. He had to go meet a transvestite, a transgender. She put the fucking needles, Ivanka, whatever, put the needles in the system. Don't laugh. They put the fucking needles in him. I don't know what she did with him.
Right.
They made him poison-proof. And on top of that, we come to find out that he really isn't poison-proof because in one of the manga chapters, he ate the fish in the sea, and Sanji's sister had to help him.
Right, so food poisoning is different from toxic poisoning, though. So, like, the poison from Magellan was, like, poison. That was, like, you know what I mean? Like, chemical poison.
Okay.
Like, that's why he could fight Caesar Clown, but the fish was, like, food poisoning. That's because Luffy was a bad cook. And that's why Sanji's sister had to help him, yeah.
So, wait, I thought the fish was an automatic... I thought the fish was poison itself, not because he cooked it wrong.
Well, yeah, it was like a blowfish. Like, blowfish are poisonous. And so, like, but they're not, like, chemical poisonous. They're, like, poisonous.
Okay.
It's, like, different. Chemical poison's different from, like, natural poison. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Do you see this bitch-ass nigga into One Piece or not, man?
Yeah, one day. I think one day, Luffy, you'll get it. I think he's a far way away right now. Because even, like, during this chapter when Big Mom said, listen, like, if Lola got married, none of this would have happened. She's like, I already would have been the Pirate Queen. We got, you know, Kaido would have been taken down. Shanks would have been taken down. Whitebeard would have been taken down even. So I don't know. What I'm more interested in is I want to know who Lola was supposed to marry. Like, who her daughter Lola was supposed to marry.
That's what I want to know too, nigga. That's what the fuck I want to know.
Right, I don't know who she got. I don't know who she was supposed to get married. Because there's no one. The only people I can think that maybe she was engaged to, one, is Weevil. Remember the fat dude who says he's Whitebeard's kid?
Yes.
Maybe him. Maybe. Because then maybe it would be like she would have something on Whitebeard, like she could control him by saying, like, I got your son or something like that. Or maybe Lola was engaged to, like, the head of Elbaf, which is, like, the kingdom of the giants. Maybe Lola was engaged to the... Why are you looking at me like
because,
that?
Because, wait. When I read the chapter, when she said, when Big Mom stressed the fact that Lola fucked her shit up, there was a funny-looking dragon, like a funny... Was that Lola? Lola doesn't look like a monster, is she?
No, remember back in Thriller Bark, she was in the body of, like, that boar monster thing, remember?
She was in the body.
Her soul got trapped in it, her shadow got trapped in it, yeah. Oh. And then afterwards she became Lola again, but that was a flashback to that arc, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. So
Yeah.
So
like, before Lola got to Thriller Bark, like, years ago, this had to have been, like, at least 3 years ago, Lola was engaged to be married to somebody who would have given Big Mom the power to, like, beat every Yonko. So what I'm guessing is because she clearly has something against the Giants, Like, she even said this chapter, like, Judge brought up the Giants, and she's like, I don't mess with them. Like, we don't talk about that right now. Like, I have Giants here, don't talk to me about them. I'm guessing that, like, Lola was maybe engaged to a Giant, and she didn't want to go along with it, and that would have, like, married Big Mom's, like, fleet and the Giant Kingdom.
But I thought there were only two Giants left. Remember when?
No. There were two Giant, Dory and Broggy from the dinosaur place. They aren't the only two Giants left, because we have Harrowden, who's the dude who joined the fleet. We had the two from Water 7. There's other Giants that exist. They were the only two on that island.
Oh, okay.
Like, they got separated from the original crew. Yeah. Once we get to Elbaf, there's going to be a kingdom filled with Giants.
What happened to? Remember the what was the monster that protected Ace and Whitebeard? What was his name? The one that wanted to
Oars.
Oars is a giant also?
Yeah, Oars Jr., Little Oars Jr., yeah.
Is he a giant also, or is he something different?
So I think the Oars race is different from the Giants. I don't think they are Giants. I think the Oars race people are like almost like demons. I kind of think that's what Kaido is. I think Kaido's from the Oars race.
Oh.
Because Kaido's massive, you know, and he's got the thing, and he's got the horns and everything.
I
think Kaido's probably from the Oars race.
Kaido will fuck you up.
Oh, Kaido will kill all of us, man.
No, not me, nigga. Not me, nigga.
Yeah, he will, man.
Nah.
You're gonna put Kaido in your car and try to do some of that, like turn on the music shit. Kaido's gonna look at you like, I'm not having this. And he's gonna beat you up.
Let me ask you. I wanted to ask you a question the other day.
Yeah.
I'm happy I got you here. Yeah. In the preview of all the intros, how many of that is accurate? If you know what I mean, like you see.
Yeah. You mean the intros to the anime?
Yeah. You see, in this one they have
none of that. None of that's accurate. That's all like.
So we won't.
That's all just like to hype people up for the show.
We won't see. Luffy punching. How many of that happened? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna see Luffy punch Kaido for like years. I mean, we're a long time away from that because we got to get through all the stuff with Big Mom. We got to find Marco from the Whitebeard Pirates. Nekomamushi said he wanted to go find Marco, so we got to get Marco. And then once we have Marco, and once we have the people from Whole Cake Island, and once we escape from Big Mom, and we have the Poneglyph, then we can go to Wano. Then we can take on Kaido, because we can't take on Kaido without Law and Zoro, and they're already in Wano doing their own thing against the Shogun. So we gotta have everybody team up.
That's where I got lost. Okay. So when Luffy separated from Zoro and the rest of the crew, I mean Zoro, Frankie, Robin.
Zoro, Frankie, Robin, Usopp, and Law.
Okay, they went to Wano. Wano's a samurai place, right?
Right. So that's where Kaido's from.
You think Zoro has lineage there also?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know how like this arc was all about the backstory of Sanji? It was all like Sanji's next one is going to be all Zoro's. Because we know basically nothing about him.
Well, we know that he was a Marine.
Zoro?
No, he was a pirate hunter. He wasn't a Marine.
He was a pirate hunter. He's a bounty hunter.
Sorry.
He's not a Marine.
But the Marine.
I was like, what are you talking about?
He was tied in the Marine. When Luffy first found, he was tied because he did something. They tied him up, right?
Right. The Marines tied him up. Yeah, for being a bounty hunter. Right.
For being a bounty hunter? For being a bounty hunter?
Right. Well, he's a pirate hunter, bounty hunter, but regardless.
No, I'm just saying, that's why they tied him up, or he did something?
Well, we don't entirely know everything he's done in the past yet, which is what I'm saying. Is like we're going to have to get his backstory at some point, because the only flashback we had with Zoro was when he was a kid and he was like training in that dojo.
No, and then he had, like, also when he remembered that girl, because also the girl the girl he really
the girl, right, Kuina,
yeah, the girl he really cared about, the other girl with the glasses that's part of the Marines. Do you think that's her, but she lost her memory? Why?
No. I just think they're different. I think Kuina's dead, and I think Tashigi is someone different. Now I hear myself again.
Oh, you can hear yourself again? Oh, fuck.
I said I hear myself again now.
You can?
Now I don't. Oh, now I do.
Man, you got to just take that, bro.
I'll take it. That's fine. I mean, it's delaying super hard.
It's delaying super hard. Yeah, I saw the delay. You can't say super hard. You gotta say pause for stuff like that, bro. It's like in New York we say pause. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. You know my pause, man. How you know my pause? Oh, let me see. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on, wait. Don't say nothing. How you know my pause, bro? You did. Oh yes, you did grow up in Chicago. You told me. Hold on. Let me. Here we go. Hold on. We're live still. Boom. Yes. You still had delay?
No.
Okay. So Zoro, besides Sanji, Zoro's my next favorite character.
Yeah.
Usopp is cool. I mean, I like the fact that Usopp seems like one of the weakest, but they bigged him up. If you know what I'm talking about, like God Usopp. I like how they did that whole spin on Usopp to give him the credit. I mean, I think we know Usopp. We know his backstory. I think we know his backstory and Nami's, right? We know Nami.
So we know Usopp's backstory, Nami's backstory. Yeah, we pretty much know we don't know Nami's full backstory. We don't know like who Nami's real parents are, but beyond that, we pretty much know Nami's past.
Because we know because she was with Crocodile.
Right, Arlong.
Arlong, yes, exactly. Right. My main thing is this. You know, you can't keep cheating in the One Piece life world. Like, I think we need all the One Piece people need to come have a meeting because you're telling me about Giants 3 weeks ago and then it's fucking Giants now. Like, that pisses me off.
There's more stuff I even talked about in that video that came true during this chapter.
And how do you know it?
I predict it, man. It's like you got to look at the story of One Piece and how certain things work, and then like what kind of characters they're going to build up, or what things they've already teased in the past, and then I just talk about it.
What do you think is? I want to know more about Garp and Dragon and Garp. I want to know more about like who's Luffy's mom.
Yeah.
We know that. I want to know how Dragon became a revolutionary. Because his father, Dragon's father, is Garp, right? And he's always been a Marine. So, I want to know their story, really. You know what I mean?
I'm sure. How I've always seen it, I don't know. But I've always seen it that, like, Dragon witnessed something that the Marines did or that they were covering up that he wasn't okay with. And he knew that the Marines were sort of hiding something about the world government. And then he was just like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm leaving. And we're probably going to see that flashback at some point of like when Dragon leaves.
So are you just saying this based off of common sense?
Yeah, of course.
You Illuminati?
Why are you looking at me like that, man? What are you doing?
Are you Illuminati?
Yes.
You are Illuminati.
I am.
For real?
Have you ever seen the video?
You Illuminati for real? You joking?
No. So I would say about 3 months ago, there was a video that got released called Rogerbase is Illuminati Exposed. And someone exposed me, so apparently I'm a member of the Illuminati. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Look it up. Rogerbase Illuminati Exposed. There's a whole video about it.
You watched the whole video?
I watched the whole video. It was pretty funny.
But you're not Illuminati.
You mean in real life?
Yes.
No, of course not. No.
You're from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee.
True.
Your mother wouldn't approve of your Illuminati ways. I'm just saying, like, cause the reason why somebody may say that is because unless, I don't know, you know a lot, man. Like, I call you, you know what I'm saying? When I can't put shit together, I call you because you just know a lot of shit. That giant shit really fucked me up, man. And I think I may want to fight you for that because I think it's some tricks up your sleeve. You want some drag? I'm on some dragon shit, man. And you are the fucking Marines. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive.
I'm not a Marine. Get out of here, man. I'm on dragon stuff, man.
Nah, but
I'm on the side of the revolutionary. You know why I'm on the side of the revolutionaries? This is why I'm on the side of the revolutionaries. Because Dragon's got Sabo, and Sabo's awesome. But Sabo's got Koala. And Koala's grade A. Koala's fine. She's my favorite One Piece waifu, man. I love Koala.
Who's
I love her.
Koala?
She's got the little tight pink shirts and the little skirts.
Who's Koala?
Koala's the girl who's with Sabo in Dressrosa.
Oh, you like it?
Remember with the hat and the tight shirt?
So she's sexy to you. That's what you like about her.
Hell yeah, man. Koala's my favorite.
Shanks fucked her. You know that?
No, he didn't.
Sorry.
No, Shanks is with the girl from the island Luffy grew up on, Makino.
What do you mean? Oh, yes.
So yeah, because Makino has her baby, remember? And the only one and then Oda said that the father of that baby was that person. So everyone's assuming it's probably going to be Shanks.
Wait. Time out. Look. There was a what? I'm confused.
So Oda, in one of the manga volumes, he said that the baby that Makino was holding in the cover story, and Makino's like the girl from Luffy's island, said that the father of Makino's baby, that person is what he said, that person. And he was alluding to Shanks. So Shanks is probably that kid's dad. Forever. You mean no hot wake up, heartbeat becomes a one. Go ahead.
Yo, calm the fuck down. Calm down. Did you call out Rogerbase? Oh yeah, somebody wrote me. Yeah, I did call you out. You see, my main thing is this, Roger. One Piece. A lot of people of my type of stature. I think I'm the first hood guy that one of the first hoods that watch One Piece, or that actually not watch it, that actually does reactions. And you gotta remember,
reactions. Yeah.
Being from the hood, we go through a lot. Ichi, whatever his name is pissing me off. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring you through the steps that piss me off from watching One Piece. Shanks' arm gone, that pissed me off. The fact that why the fuck did you have to decapitate the man? You understand? Let him save the.
Because Shanks was protecting Luffy.
I know, but come on, to bite his arm off, to miss an arm. You know what I'm saying? Then, what else pissed me off? Then I think I thought Mr. 3 died, but he didn't. I think what Mr. 3 or Mr. 2 died. Did one of them die? No.
No. Bon Clay, you thought Bon Clay died in Impel Down, but he didn't die.
Okay, good. Yeah. Then I ain't like how my nigga Buggy was being treated, but Buggy came back. Buggy is fire.
Oh, Buggy's all right, man.
Yeah. I'm just
Buggy's gonna work his way up.
I got you. And then they killed my man. They killed Ace and Blackbeard, which was that was definitely some fucked up shit. These motherfuckers are selfish, man. He's a selfish motherfucker, man. And I'm gonna kick his ass.
You can't be doing that, man. We still need our One Piece, man. If you do that, we're not gonna get any more One Piece.
What did he say about the whole? What did he say about where One Piece is going? What did he say about it?
So he said that right now we're in the 4 Yonko saga. Meaning that we are in the story saga where Luffy is taking on each of the emperors of the sea. All the Yonkos. So what's going to happen next is we've got Big Mom's storyline, all this stuff with Whole Cake Island. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to get to, at some point, Kaido. And then we're going to have to, after Kaido, I'm assuming it's going to either be, well, it'll probably be Shanks will be after Kaido, probably. Yeah, Shanks will probably be after Kaido. And then once they meet up with Shanks, they might have like a fun adventure or something. And then they'll finally, final Yonko they'll take down will be Blackbeard. And then after Blackbeard, then there's going to be all-out war, is what's going to happen. We got the Throne Wars, and who's going to be Pirate King. We got a lot of stuff to go.
So he's guaranteeing, do you think any of the pirates will die?
Shanks will die for sure by the ending. Yeah.
You think Shanks will die?
100%. I would be shocked if Shanks was not dead by the end of this series. Yeah.
This series, you mean this one now?
One Piece.
Oh, the overall series.
Overall series, not Whole Cake Island. I'm saying by the end of the series as a whole, Shanks will be dead.
Do you think any of Luffy's members will die? Crewmates?
By the end of the series? Usopp, maybe. And Robin.
Oh! Oh! Blasphemy! Oh, hell! Ah! Oh, hell no! Nah.
I'm thinking those two.
Watch your mouth, man.
Let me explain why.
Robin?
So Usopp has always said, that he wants to like become the world's greatest hero. That's his dream, is to be a hero and have all these followers. So after Dressrosa, he pretty much got that. He got like all those people following him, calling him God Usopp. But I think in the final war, in the final throne war, when everybody's fighting everybody, we got the Marines, the pirates, everything. I think Usopp is going to do something. He's going to sacrifice himself, and he's going to become a true hero. That's what I think is going to happen with Usopp. Or, if Usopp doesn't die, then I could see Usopp being the one who passes down the story of the Straw Hats to, like, the later generation. Because you know how, like, Rayleigh is talking about Gold Roger all the time? I feel like Usopp would be that to the next generation if he doesn't die.
And you said...
And then Robin, I feel Robin probably has to die if they want to keep something secret about the poneglyphs. Because she's one of the only people who could read it. So what I could see happen is like they get to Raftel, they get to the final island, they're about to read the final poneglyph, and then Blackbeard comes out of nowhere and kills Robin. And that spurs the final fight between Blackbeard and Luffy.
And you're just fine with that.
Well, I mean, it's the story of One Piece, man. I don't want her to die. Look over here. Bro, I don't want her to die. Look at this. Do I want this to die? Absolutely not. Look at that.
That's some nice judge, man.
Look at that. Nobody wants this girl to die, bro. Everybody loves Robin. Nobody wants her to die.
So
but I'm saying she's probably going to...
Why you don't think Brooke would die, or Frankie would die, or Chopper would die? Why none of those?
Because Brooke is already dead, bro. And Frankie's not going to die because Frankie's like the shipwright. He's a cyborg.
What about Chopper?
Chopper, I don't think is going to die either because his dream is to cure every illness.
So you trying to say that Robin and Usopp is basically in the way? They don't contribute nothing?
I think they have this. I don't think they're in the way. I don't think they will definitely die. Okay, let me clarify something. I think Shanks will definitely die by the end of the series. And I think it is likely that if any of the Straw Hats die, it might be Usopp or Robin. But I don't think for sure Usopp and Robin will die. I'm saying of the crew, the three to me that seem the most likely to die of the crew would be Usopp, Robin, and Zoro. Those would be the three.
You said, who the last one?
Zoro. Because Zoro, look.
No. Stop.
Yeah. Listen, wait.
Stop.
Because Zoro, no. Listen.
Oh.
Zoro has always said he will give up everything for Luffy to be the Pirate King. He will sacrifice himself. If there's a situation that's dire, Zoro would take the bullet. You saw when Zoro took the pain from Kuma. Remember when he touched that thing from Kuma and he was all bloodied? Zoro would take a hit if he needed to. And that could end up killing him in the end. But I don't think he will die, but I think he could. Yeah. This man's covering up his picture, man.
Yo,
yeah.
I think that's real disrespectful. For you to even bring Zoro name up. Zoro is one of the most powerful people in the Straw Hats crew, and I don't think Luffy can take anybody else dying. You know,
I don't think so either. Which is why I think if it happens, it would happen at the very, very end.
Okay.
It's not going to happen anytime soon. Don't worry.
Do you see anybody leaving the crew?
No.
Do you think anybody else would join the crew?
Yes.
Pedro?
Jinbei for sure. Yeah.
So only Jinbei. You don't see Pedro joining?
I think Pedro and Carrot might join, but if they do join, they might be like part of a mink fleet ship. Because you know how Luffy has the big grand fleet?
Okay.
I could see maybe Pedro and Carrot putting together like a mink ship and then being part of the grand fleet. But I don't necessarily think they'll join the crew. I think Jinbei will for sure, though. And actually, you know how Jinbei had the roulette thing? Like Big Mom put him on the roulette and said, you're going to lose something? I'm going to call it right now. And when I'm right, you're going to freak out when it happens. I'm calling it right now. The thing Jinbei lost when he spun the wheel, I think the thing he lost was his pride. And I think what he has to do is he's going to have to cut off his top knot. And so the next time we see Jinbei, top little thing on his hair is going to be gone. That's what I think he lost.
And if that happens, we're fighting. Because how the fuck would you? Why do you think that?
Because Oda very much likes to dive into like Japanese culture, and a big part of like ancient samurai culture is like the top knot. Like when someone has a top knot, like you don't screw with that. That's like your pride, man. That's your honor. And if you're a samurai who does something disrespectful, you have to cut off your top knot. And Jinbei has a top knot right now. And Jinbei has to lose something from the roulette. And I don't see him losing an arm or a leg. So I think he's going to lose his top knot. That's what I think is going to happen.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Listen, man. I love you, man. You're a good guy, but you up to something, man. This is my main thing.
I'm not up to anything, man. I know white people are shady, but I'm telling you, man, I'm not up to anything.
Nigga, they got a video saying you're Illuminati.
There's one video.
+2 is 3.
What? There's not 2 videos.
And who is this guy that made it? You don't know his name?
I don't know his name. You can find it if you look on YouTube. Rogerbase Illuminati. If you look on YouTube, you'll find the guy who made the video. I even liked the video. I thought it was funny.
You liked the video. I have 2 more questions.
All right.
Would Sanji lose his hands?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because Reiju has the handcuffs. I mean, Reiju has the key to the handcuffs. And I think she's going to unlock him at some point.
You mean his sister?
Yeah.
And you don't think Pedro's going to die that he sacrificed himself, Pedro?
Pedro's acting as a diversion right now for Brook.
How powerful is Brook, though?
Well, okay, think about it this way. I don't necessarily think Brook is like Zoro or Sanji level. But I do think that Brook is the perfect person to go up against pretty much every member of Big Mom's crew. Because if you look at it, Brook's already dead, right? And then Big Mom, her whole thing is she steals people's life. That's her whole thing. She steals people's souls. You can't steal the soul of a dead person. So he's pretty much untouchable. And Smoothie, the big thick girl we saw last chapter, Smoothie, her power is juicing people. Juices them. Like we saw her like squeezing the juice out of that one girl. So her devil fruit power is like juicing people. But she can't juice Brook because Brook is his bones. So there's nothing she can do to Brook either. So Brook can go in, and like he even said at the end of last chapter, he's like, I got this one-man concert. I'm about to do a counterattack in the middle of Big Mom's path or whatever.
But what
Pedro's jumping around like crazy.
What is Brook's power, though?
We're going to find out next chapter. We're going to know.
I know he has a stupid ice thing.
Right.
That's all he has.
He's got something else under his sleeve, I think. Like, we're going to find out next chapter. When he said that he's going to throw a concert in Big Mom's house.
He also can turn into a ghost and go through things, right?
He can do that already, yeah.
How many minutes we been on here?
He's gonna be doing some cool stuff though. Next chapter, just watch.
How many minutes we been on this?
What do you mean, on this video?
Yes.
I don't know. How long have we been recording?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, I don't know either. You're the one who's recording it. What?
How much One Piece
I didn't do anything.
How much One Piece stuff you have in your house?
A lot. You want to see?
Please.
A lot of it. All right. So I got this thing over here. I got Nami.
Oh, my God.
I got this. They keep sending me all these. So I got Robin.
Who is they?
Collecticon, the people who like make the figures. Got Tashigi over here, Goro's girl. I got over here. I got a whole thing of Law stuff.
Oh.
I got like Corazon and Law, all this stuff.
Wow.
And then I got let's see, over here, Burning Blood, PS4 game.
Wait. One Piece has the PS4 game?
There's a bunch of games. I got what other stuff? I got other One Piece stuff. I got over here.
Wait. One Piece has the PS4 game?
Yeah, man, it's a fighting game.
It's good?
Yeah, it's really good.
You can buy it from a store?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
It's called Burning Blood. Is the name of the game.
It's a good game? It's like versus in each other? No story mode?
It's like a fighting game. Yeah, it's like a fighting game. It's like Street Fighter, but it's with One Piece characters.
Do they have story mode?
Yeah. You go through Marineford.
You beat the game already?
Yeah, of course. Like, it came out earlier this year in, like, June.
So, this is my question also.
Yeah.
Would we see more of the ice guy with one leg?
Aokiji? Probably, but I don't think not during this arc.
I read in the last chapter, at the end of the chapter, that Luffy would have an unexpected alliance. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Who do you think that is? That just fucked me up. I'm lost.
So, I think Luffy's unexpected alliance, I think by the end of this arc, might even be with Big Mom. Yeah.
He will fight her and make her join him?
I don't think she'll join him, but I could see something happening where she becomes an ally at some point. Yeah. I think they're going to fight first. And I don't think it'll happen for a long time. I don't think it's going to happen during this story arc. But I think at some point she might help.
So why you keep saying it won't? So why the fuck would Ichi extend it, man? End the fuck is what? So so Luffy's gonna escape and then come back and fight Big Mom?
Yeah. So what's going to happen is they're going to go to the wedding. And they're going to have to bring Sanji back. So at the wedding, that's when all the stuff is going down. Because she said she got the box from Fishman Island. You're going to open that at the wedding. We know the box is a bomb. That's going to blow up in her face. We already know that.
Wait, how do we know it's a bomb?
Because remember in Fishman Island, they said that the treasure chest was a bomb.
I forgot. Damn, how the fuck you remember that, man?
Because I went back and I reread it.
You are a white guy that's weird, man. How do you remember that, man?
What'd you say? Because they made a big point of it. When that happened, back in Fishman Island, remember when Peckham's and Tamago, they fought that weird swamp dude back in Fishman Island?
Yes.
So when that happened, remember they took the treasure instead of the candy because Luffy already ate the candy?
Yes.
So they specifically said, the king or whatever, after they took the treasure, the king's like, oh, we screwed up. And they said, why? He said, we just gave her a bomb. And he said that. And they were like, well, hopefully she doesn't open it anytime soon. And she just said, this chapter, she said, I'm going to open that present at the wedding.
How you think,
that bomb's gonna go off
how you think Luffy's going to escape the book?
Who knows, man? I don't know. Dude, we have Luffy, Nami, Pedro, Brook, Carrot, and Chopper, and Sanji. They're all there. They all got to leave. Caesar, too. Caesar's there, too. And at the wedding, you're going to have all these fights that are going to go down. You got Capone saying from behind the scenes he wants to, take her down. Remember Capone shot Peckham's?
Yes.
And Capone was like, I'm going to, like, weasel my way to the top from the inside. I'm going to marry Big Mom's daughter, and I'm going to weasel my way to the top. And Peckham's is like, you don't underestimate Mama. Mama will find out what you're doing. You don't underestimate Big Mom. Capone's like, whatever, and he threw Peckham's off the cliff. Capone's going to get what's coming to him at the wedding. Someone's going to kill Capone. That's what I think.
So why Capone can't be the alliance with Luffy?
Because I think Capone is stupid. And I think Capone was stupid because he double-crossed Big Mom. And you don't double-cross a Yonko if you aren't ready to take on a Yonko. And I think Luffy, at the very least, Luffy is honest. Luffy says to Big Mom, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to get Sanji back. He's not trying to double-cross her. Capone is trying to double-cross her. And I think Big Mom already knows that. Big Mom knows everything. And I think during that wedding, when she gets crazy and the bomb goes off and everyone's killing each other, I think Capone is going to try to find an opportunity, and I think she is going to kill Capone.
Do you think it's going to be like the war at Marineford? You think it's going to be like that, this chapter?
It's going to be that level, yeah.
It's going to be a bunch of fighting.
Because we're going to have Big Mom. Listen, because we're going to have Big Mom. We're going to have the Vince Smokes. We're going to have all Big Mom's kids. We're going to have Sanji. We're going to have Luffy. We're going to have all of the Straw Hats. You're going to have Brooke. You're going to have Carrot. You're going to have people who are guests to the wedding. You'll probably have Zeph there. Zeph's probably going to show up.
Who's Zeph again?
You're going to have all... Sanji's real dad.
Yes, Zeph, yes.
He'll probably be there because they've been threatening him.
Let me ask you a question. In Big Mom's book, she captured the long arm and long leg. Was that the guy that fought? Was that the blue guy that fought at DeRosa?
No. So the guy she caught someone from their race. The dude she caught was the centaur from Punk Hazard. And that was Brown.
I don't know how she got the centaur.
Yeah.
But
I don't know that either.
The guy with the man face on the lion's body, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she also said in the chapter that she has the long arm and long leg human.
So she has one of them, but they're a race of people.
But is it that guy remember the guy in DeRosa with the blue?
No. The guy from Dressrosa, you're thinking of Blue Gilly? No.
How the fuck do you even know this guy's name, you fucking bastard?
Bro, I remember their names, man.
Yo, man, how do you know their names? You's a fucking motherfucker.
I just know.
You fuck mothers, don't you? This guy is nuts. Let's see where it goes, man. Let's see where it goes. 2 more weeks. Let's revisit. Hopefully your computer is back up.
So hopefully my computer, I had to take it in today, and they need me to take it in tomorrow to be shipped off. So it should be back here by Thursday. So at the very least, I'll do One Piece.
So how you gonna do? How you gonna upload
and
it?
Even if, so what's happening? One of my friends is coming over this weekend because he's coming in for the One Piece Kabuki show weekend, and so I'm borrowing his computer and I'm going to film like a bunch of videos to go up. But I know how this stuff works, man. I got to plan out in advance.
You're a liar. You're up to something.
I'm not.
I want you to upload my video on your page. I need some of your views, man.
What we'll do this first one. You're streaming this right now, right? Yeah. So this first one, upload this to your channel, and then I'll like it and I'll share it and do whatever you want me to do. Get it all up there. But when we do it for my channel, you got to do something for me.
What?
You got to do something. You got to be kind of PG for the one we do on my channel.
Okay.
You can't be saying F this, F this, F this.
Okay.
You got to keep it. You got to still be you. I don't want you to not be you. Them F's everything on my channel, man. I got a Disney channel, man. We Disney.
Okay. So I can't curse, but I can still react and throw stuff around.
Well, of course.
All right, bet.
So what we're gonna do? When you want to curse, here's what we're gonna do for these kids in plays. Here's what we're gonna do. When you want to curse, if you're mad about something, we're doing it on yours. When we're doing a discussion and you're not swearing, but you're just going crazy, we'll do it for mine.
Deal. 2 more weeks, I'll see you.
Deal? Gotcha,
2 more weeks. See you in 2 weeks, boy.
See you in 2 weeks, bud.
All right, bro. All right, later.
All right, peace, man.